All right. Welcome back. It's another Lucius cast. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whichever time of day you happen to be at. Coming at you now in the month of June. Gave a little bit of a break to doing these recordings just since I had the live stream up on Monday, and we went on for quite a while. I expect in the future, mainly it's going to be me and Rotten. Probably just going for about an hour or so. I might bring on other guests as well, especially if they're flowing into the F Monday stream. But I kind of want to have it as a format between like a interview type show, delving into topics sort of thing, and also like entertainment, transition into the F Monday show. And apparently the name we've come up with is Monday Night Fluffer, which I kind of like. It's almost like you expect it to be Monday Night Football or something like that, but Monday Night Fluffer has the build up into the F Monday thing, and I should be able to pull that off, I think. From here on out, I don't think my schedule's going to really conflict with that. It's just, my Monday nights are given up to the live stream gods instead of working on something gods. And I've been chipping away at my sample pages. I know I thought I was going to do them on the quarantine. I always struggle, though, on doing a long-form content piece like that, where I'm really trying to get all the pieces working together on it. And then also keep up with doing regular promo pieces, fan art pieces. A number of things are just in progress and nothing is finished up yet, and I've really found my groove working on those. I did one of my pages, I did one of the dumb mistakes you do. I used the brush over top of my line art, not knowing I was on the same layer as that. Then I created a new layer, and essentially I was using a brush that builds up gradient to kind of give me an idea of how to do a very structured version of clouds, explosions, fire kind of thing, but still have a very natural look to it. If I just went direct hard lines, line art, I don't think it would have turned out as well. And as I'm going through it, I'm like, all right, time to get rid of this, essentially a structure to draw on. I realized, oh shit, that's my figures. That's where my figures were drawn in line art. And I did my best to recoup. I was lucky in that I could just do a select of the black line art, and it was enough of a difference to separate it out from what the ink brush thing did. However, it lost its smoothness. It looks very kind of pixelated and harsh. So I have to clean that up a bit, and I think I'm pretty much close to having the black and white work on that. Pretty much, I think 90% done, on all the pages. So then it's just gonna be filling in with word balloons or captions and coloring after that. However, coloring adds on, for me, probably everything goes smoothly, maybe 3 hours a time, could be 5 hours if it's something very complicated. And I don't suspect they will be. I'm trying to go for a very specific color scheme on it, and keep it limited palette, which is what I hear what most people try to go for when it comes to coloring. Rather than every color in the rainbow, it's really hard to do every color in the rainbow and still have the whole thing make sense, look good, have contrast, all that jazz. So That's what I'm currently trying to do. I might knock out a few simple things. I'm going to send my man Mitchell some line art. I'll probably just put it up as a public post. Could use a little bit more of those, showing off my stuff, and at the same time give any of you out there who just want to have something to practice coloring on work to do that with. So beyond that, I'm kind of in talks with another Comicsgate guy, maybe doing an ash can for him, but I'm looking to see how much it's gonna take for me to be committed to it, and also if I'm gonna do like actual work, really know everything I have to know or should know about it to do it really good, do it justice. And there's a lot of things to work out before we get to that point, but I'm thinking it might be my first thing I do, even though this Dick Rider thing looks hopeful. It is not set in stone. It has not been agreed upon. There's no contract, there's no nothing, just a answer to a super chat on a live stream, which is promising in my opinion, but it is not binding in any shape or form. So hopefully I get that stuff out soon, and we will be seeing essentially what my comic work would be like, especially if I'm just left to my own devices and I don't have anyone trying to shoehorn me, I guess. And that's sort of a blade that cuts both ways. You are left to your own devices. However, you have the complete freedom to do whatever you want. You don't have to feel like you have to negotiate to make something work. So I'll keep you guys informed. Welcome to June. I wish things were better across the landscape, but I'm keeping my hands clean, all right? As clean as I can. It's hard to not dip your toe in it a little bit, but doing my best. Thank you if you're watching. Thank you if you're following. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and I'll catch up with you all next time. Take it easy.